Now, while it may sound a little crazy not to be upgrading your cards in Marvel Snap, there is some merit to holding off on some of those beloved variants of ours. And what we're doing today, we're looking at a response from Steven that was shared. Basically, this player is asking what's going to happen to those duplicate splits of ours once the new patch goes live, where we're able to customize a card with any unlocked split on any of the variants. And if you didn't know, it is possible to have duplicate splits on different variants of the same card. So we got two different variants of Rogue here that the player owns, but they are the exact same Infinity split. It is the Prism finish with the White Crackle Flare. Now moving forward, that's no longer going to happen. They're basically going to be all in one big pool. And I think what the player was hinting at is, hey, this is kind of like a huge waste of resources for those of us that have duplicate splits. Maybe they're hinting at compensation, maybe they're wondering, is the card going to be deleted because, we're no longer going to have duplicate splits. So let's look at Steven's response. He said they will still exist as their own standalone cards. So yes, we will have that new customized card that we can basically do anything with, but those cards aren't going anywhere. The duplicates will still be in our big pool of cards, but it's going to continue to be a big waste. And that's why we're talking about this today. He goes on to explain the purpose of this change. He says the purpose is to ensure as we add more splits to the game that it feels achievable to earn them and for you not to feel beholden to the specific variant that got that amazing split. So yes, there are going to be some players that are upset that they felt like they spent all these resources and time and work trying to get this amazing split on a very specific variant. But I think overall as a whole for the player base, this is a great change because now you're not locked into that one variant. Let's say you've got an amazing God split on Iron Man and they release a new variant that you would like, but you're like, I've already got a good split. I don't want to waste more tokens and credits and boosters, all that stuff trying to get a new split. Well, now you don't have to. You can just pick it up and you've got that amazing God split already waiting. You'll be able to put it on immediately and just flash it to all your opponents. But as it stands right now, if you're splitting a card that you've already got a good split on, you may be wasting your resources because if you do get a duplicate split, it's all for nothing. It may be worth just holding off a little bit till this patch goes live. That way you can guarantee you're not going to get a duplicate split. But also something you should take note of, let's say you've got a card that you have a gold split on and you picked up a new, a newer variant that you really like. You're like, all right, I want to get a gold split on this one. Well, if you just wait a little while, you're going to have that gold split because when this new update happens, well, that gold that you unlocked on different variant, you'll be able to put that on this other variant that you like. So unless you just have no good splits on a certain card that you like, I would hold off splitting that card until this new patch goes live because essentially you are wasting your resources. If I have an ink or a gold of a card I like right now, I'm not splitting it anymore till this new patch goes live because I've already got an ink and gold split. Plus, I don't know if it's going to happen at the exact same time. There are new Infinity splits coming out. We don't know what they are, what they're going to look like. But if you hold off splitting some of those favorite cards of ours, you have a chance of getting an entirely new Infinity split. And I'm thinking they're going to be pretty impressive because we like the ink and the gold, right? And the Crackle Flare. Well, we got new stuff coming. I don't think Second Dinner's going to disappoint on that front. Let's also talk about something else. I think most people should know this by now, but considering I have an entire series on the channel dedicated to rare splits, our Shining Hunting episode, if you're interested in that, definitely check them out. You need to be using the fast upgrade, the quick upgrade system to your advantage. So let's look at that real quick. Now, unless you've just been living under a rock or not paying attention, recently they changed the fast or quick upgrade system. It is now called the bonus booster section. And if you don't know this, there's no reason to farm boosters anymore. As long as you're not, impatient, you can do it right here at no additional charge. Used to, cards that didn't have enough boosters would appear here, but you'd have to pay a premium. It was kind of expensive. I did it every once in a while for the Shining Hunting episodes, but no more. I no longer have to farm boosters. I no longer have to spend all this extra time inside of Conquest trying to get splits on cards I don't play a lot or just trying to farm new cards. Now, a newer player is going to have a little bit harder time really taking advantage of this, but newer, seasoned players like myself that mainly have enough boosters for majority of your cards to at least take them up to the next level, we can really game the system here because all you need to do is split the card that you care about till you no longer have enough boosters for them, where it would take gold to upgrade them, and they're going to start appearing here. And this shop refreshes every time we get the mission refresh, so 3 times a day. So what you can do, let's say you picked up Red Guardian or a new card that you don't really have any boosters for, upgrade it to where you no longer have enough boosters, they'll start appearing right here and you can come upgrade it at no additional cost. Like I said, no more booster farming, which is wild because really since the beginning, Second Dinner has kind of monetized boosters. They're always in the bundles and stuff. Kind of seems crazy that they did this, but it is an amazing change. If you care about, you know, cards that you don't play a lot, but you want to get a good split on them for when you do play them, or like I said, you pick up a new card, it seemed like it would take us months to get enough boosters. Well, that's no longer, right? Like I said, get that Red Guardian today. You come in here, take you like, you know, a day and a half, 2 days, and you can bring it all the way up from common to that infinity split at no additional cost. Really, really great system here. So like I said, if you're not taking advantage, you definitely need to be doing that if you care about rare splits. But yeah, I know this has been talked about, but I really wanted to cover these two things, especially since we do have a rare split series on the channel. But yeah, if you're out there just splitting cards, maybe think about what you're doing. If you already have a good split for a card that you care about, maybe move on to something else because you may get a duplicate. Or like I said, if you already have a gold Iron Man and you're working on a gold for a different variant of Iron Man, well, just wait. Because when this new patch goes live, you're gonna have that gold for any variant of Iron Man that you care about. I'm really pumped about this because there's been so many variants that I haven't picked up because I'm like, I already got a God split. I don't want to work and, you know, on a new variant. No, now I'm enticed to pick up new variants because I've got an amazing split already waiting for it. So like I said, just be careful, be mindful of splitting your cards right now, because we do have some changes coming and you may be wasting some of those precious resources, especially if it's a card that you already got a good split on. Just wait, don't be impatient. Might save you some credits and some boosters, but hey, like we learned, boosters aren't as important anymore because you can come do it here for free. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. As I plugged a couple of times, we do have that Shining Hunting series on the channel where we go for some of the rare splits on the best variants in the game. Just a all around fun time. So if you're not subscribed, you can click that button and the notification bell. You'll be notified when that episode drops. The next one's gonna be released the same week that Infinity Conquest goes live. So got a couple weeks there, but as always, gang, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I will catch you on the next one.